governance of the European Union is a complex system which tries to maintain balance and ultimately to ensure equality and equity between the member states and its citizens. The European Union is a Europe of values. It is based on the values of respect for human dignity, freedom, democracy, equality, the rule of law, and respect for human rights, including the rights of persons belonging to minorities. These values are common to the member states in a society characterized by pluralism, non-discrimination, tolerance, justice, solidarity, and equality between women and men. The foundation of the European Union is the rule of law. All action by the Union is based on the treaties adopted by democratic procedures by all its member states. The treaties are binding agreements between the member states and the European Union. They define the objectives of the European Union, the rules governing its institutions, the way in which it takes decisions and its relations with its member states. European Union law is divided into primary and secondary Union law. Primary law includes the founding and amending treaties, the accession and withdrawal treaties. The founding treaties are the treaties that establish the first three communities: the European Coal and Steel Community, the European Economic Community, and the European Atomic Energy Community, and the part of the Maastricht Treaty that established the European Union. The remaining treaties, namely the Single European Act, the part of the Maastricht Treaty that amended the EC Treaty, the Treaty of Amsterdam, and the Treaty of Nice, are also Troika treaties. The Lisbon Treaty came to be called the Reform Treaty. The Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union also belongs to primary law. Derivative law, produced by the institutions of the European Union, includes regulations, directives and decisions, recommendations and opinions. A regulation has direct and general application in all its parts and is addressed to all institutions, member states, and individuals. The directive binds the member states as to the result to be achieved, but leaves it to the national authorities to choose the form and means of achieving the objectives agreed within the European Union. The decision binds a particular state or a particular national or a particular undertaking to act or refrain from acting, and imposes certain obligations or gives certain rights. A recommendation and an opinion set a political framework when adopted by an institution, but they do not have binding force. Also very important is the case law of the Court of Justice, which has driven many policies, as well as international treaties and agreements concluded by the European Union with other regional associations or states. European law takes precedence over national law.